This family needed a change, so they hit the road for one awesome journey. Let's get started. Did you ever wonder what you would do if money was no option? If you could walk away from your job and do or go anywhere you wanted? Most of us can quickly think of 5 pretty good reasons why we could never get away with that. Our jobs, our homes. Nevertheless, if you're a parent. But Josh and Jessa Works chose to make their dreams a reality. When they realized that their life had sunken into a routine, they decided that it just didn't suit them, having always been inspired by rogue adventurers like Jack Kerouac. The two of them started discussing their options. After carefully considering their situation and how it compared to the way they wanted to live, the couple purchased an Airstream trailer, and together with their 2-year-old son Jack, they hit the road. Their goal? To visit every national park in the United States. The Works sold their home and possessions in an effort to downsize in order to live a more nomadic life. Jessa quit her job, and Josh, a web designer who already worked from home, was able to work considerably fewer hours as their costs were now a fraction of what they had been in a full-sized home. While their costs shrank, so did their living space, and the limited space inside the Airstream was no accident. Jessa and Josh wanted it this way to ensure that the family spent as much time in the great outdoors as possible. That being said, the Works were a young family and didn't want to be constantly surrounded by hordes of tourists at every stop. Because of this, they strategically organized their journey to avoid peak tourist seasons. It wasn't so much about avoiding people as it was learning to slow down and enjoy the world around them. This wasn't a lesson they took on immediately, however, and Jessa has been quick to admit that at first, they moved pretty quickly from destination to destination until they got tired of feeling like, despite their newfound freedom, they weren't truly absorbing the places they were traveling. This led them to take relaxing a little more seriously. From there, they found their pace and truly began living on their own terms. While they preferred to spend their free time surrounded by nature, one piece of tech that was never far away was their camera, and the family amassed quite a collection of photos on their journey. Pictures that many of us may not accumulate over an entire lifetime. These are photos that will serve as timeless memories to their son Jack, who has had a truly unique upbringing. Their travels have taken them to Yosemite National Park, the Convict Lake in the Sierras, the Emerald Lake, and Death Valley, to name only a few. Thanks to social media, you can see many of the family's photos on their Instagram pages. Among their most admired shots is a lone coyote in Death Valley National Park. The wild dog is looking directly into the camera as his photo is taken, and he is immortalized by this trailblazing couple. The Works have garnered considerable attention for their choices and have been an inspiration to many. Apart from gaining notoriety through social media, they were also the subject of a short documentary piece by Vimeo artist Dick Rye entitled Tomorrow Somewhere New. In total, Jessa, Josh, and Jack have spent over 715 days on the road and have visited 47 states. They've also seen over half of the nation's national parks, and they don't plan on stopping anytime soon. Although they still travel, the Works are no longer living on the road full-time. When little Jack was old enough to start school, they put their son's education ahead of their free spirit and took to life on a family farm in Kansas. While they may have a permanent address now, they are no less driven to accomplish their goal of visiting all of the nation's national parks and continue to travel during the summer. This couple decided not to let anything stop them, and they have lived a completely unique life because of it. Perhaps we could all learn a thing or two from the adventuring Works family.